Okay, so we're back in Skyrim. Finishing up the exploring here. It's still nighttime. I just remembered that this map back in the day used to be the hub for like dragon roleplays and wyvern roleplays. And even though the model didn't support any kind of fantasy reptile creatures, species, there were a lot of really good and hard-working preset textures and preset makers out there that dedicated probably weeks work of work to make legit looking dragon skins. I know there were a couple on both the forums and very old DeviantArt posts where it would just be either presets for sale or preset textures that you could buy and download, or you could commission the maker to make you a little dragon. And a lot of the times they looked really good, even without certain items or, you know, special animations that you had to download, or I'm trying to think of what else. Skeletons, body skeletons. Usually just the presets would work. Just finishing up my iced coffee there. Another little bonfire. And some crystals. Can't remember how I keep pushing in because I keep wanting to look at the map. I keep forgetting that there's not a function for that in this game. I'm used to big MMOs like Guild Wars 2. Because in that game, M is the hotkey for your map. Oh, it's dawn now. Hopefully we can get a pretty screenshot up at the top. Oh! Hopefully we can get there before it's fully daytime. I did find out that the day-night cycle is the same as the original. So, 1 hour of daytime, and then 1 hour of nighttime. I believe that kind of cycle is the exact same cycling file as what the original and present title had. Speaking of cycles and stuff like that, if you played the original impressive title, you would know that a lot of the default maps... Oh, is that supposed to happen? this little tree and waterfall over here. Anyways, if you played the original Impressive title, you would remember that the default maps would have weather cycles. A lot of your greener, swampier maps would rain a lot more compared to like your deserts or your wintry maps. And even in your wintry maps would sometimes either have snowstorms or even hail sometimes. Weather and cycles weren't really implemented into this game. They were supposed to be a thing, but after a few updates and then Kobu kinda being shut out of his own gaming community, he just never implemented the weather cycles into the game and never really gave that choice to anybody else, even though he really have shouldn't have, as it was his game after all. And you can sometimes add some kind of weather in to your custom-made maps. Sorry. I think it's under the Sky tool. If you go to Sky Maker, you can add weather. It's still kind of buggy if you do that. If you add like sorry about that. I had a phone call. What was I saying? Weather. SkyMaker. If you were to go in Sky Creator and implement weather into your custom-made maps, a lot of the times those cycles would be non-rotatable. So you would always have some kind of rain or some kind of snow going on. There never really was a completed timer where you could say, I want my map to rain at this certain time and only on these days. There was never really a way you could do that. And then sometimes if you would make a custom weather file, depending on how you made it, sometimes it would even break your custom made map or even sometimes your game, and there really never was a solution to fix that. The only example I can think of is heavy snowstorms or hail. That's why I always would say, just skip out the weather. You can either pretend or you can edit through screenshots or something. It sucked, but it was better that than break your game and you would have to replace files and just re-download the game in general. I'm really hoping that maybe with this game that a proper weathering cycle can be implemented. It really wouldn't be that hard to do, I would think. Either that or fix the custom weathering that you can add to custom main maps if no one can really figure out how to add special weather to default maps. This is a big old dragon. Well, it doesn't have wings, so I'm not really sure what a big lizard-like fantasy creature with no wings would be called. Just a lizard? Maybe. Take a screenshot of it. There we go. I saw this on the Discord. Just a couple rains floating. I don't know if that's supposed to be like for a aesthetic or if that's just there for now. Is this like a little dragon's horde? It's so cute. Oh. I still need to figure out how to get to South Pole. I'm just gonna take a wild guess here and say that the map is not done. So, nobody can really get into it. Guess I could check out Fluorite again, now that I'm online, because I haven't really been into Fluorite since this couple game updates. My coffee's gone. Where's Fluorite Plains again? I think that's Ascension. So, over here? Oh, there's like little paw prints here. I've just noticed that. Those are cute. Oh, we're back on L Island. Eclipse in. Good nice character. Oh, hell yeah. Old player. Let's see what we got here. Got a couple of Tasmanian tigers. Little Gur from Invader Zim. Little Pokemon. Little Pug. More cat players. Excited for new species too, this person in general says. I'm not sure if this version of the game is going to get new models. That would be neat, because you do see a lot of new animal models in impressive title Reborn servers. I think it was Tig who made a lot of new models back in their day, like horses, dragons, bears. What else? I think horses, dragons, and bears were the general newer species. Sometimes you would see like anything related to ferrets. I guess hyenas too, since they're their own species. Sometimes badgers. Anything related to badgers. I do know that newer species weren't planned for the original FeralHeart. The only new species or character model, I guess, for the game was supposed to be the canine. And of course, hyenas were going to be looped in with the canine. And I think that was because FeralHeart and Impressive Title were heavily based around Disney's The Lion King. And of course, the 1990s Lion King had the hyenas act a lot more like canines and dogs and stuff like that, even though it's been proven for decades that hyenas are their own species. They're like loosely based around badgers and weasels, but nowhere near canines and felines. And I think because of how the Lion King treated them and how they portrayed the hyenas, that they were grouped in with canines. Which is why Kovu and the original FeralHeart team looped him in with canines. So canines were the only newer species to the game. And of course the game advertised it as the only new and improved animal to play in a game back in 2011. I guess Impressive Title only had felines because of the Lion King craze. So you could make your own lion, and then of course, what have you, cheetahs, leopards, jaguars, cougars, whatnot. But if this game does end up having newer models for other species, I would love to see that. I think I loved a lot of the horse models that they used for Impressive Title. You could really make some cool creations with that. And of course, those models those models not being in the game for FeralHeart never stopped people from role-playing as those animals or making characters of those animals. Because like I said the other night, back during Bonfire's Prime, you would see a lot of people role-playing as like a herd of horses or a herd of zebras, and then you would also have the reptilian people, including dinosaurs, and then you'd also have your avians. I'm also going to include dinosaurs in that. And they would all kind of roleplay and merge together in Bonfire. You'd have like a group of alligators or crocodiles and the water's edge, and then you'd also have a herd of horses running around, and then in the other corner you'd have a pod of dinosaurs. Just a whole mess. But I mean, if they were having fun, wasn't hurting anybody. That's all that matters. As long as people are having fun. What's the point of the game? So now that I'm just kind of running around in Florida, you know, just seeing what's going on. I mean, today is Wednesday, the 11th, and this game came out Sunday. There's still quite a bit of people. A lot of these people are just playing for the first time. A lot of these people are just kind of laying around, getting all comfy. That's what a lot of people did back in the day, including myself. I just kind of have the game running in the background. I get on a character, make them lay down, and then like 3 hours later, I check back on the game. I'll be like lounging on a rock or something. I do kind of wish my rock was still there at this area. I remember a rock being here and a rock being here, and both of those rocks are gone. I'm very sad about that. Bring me back my rock so I can sit. I mean, I can sit here in the grass, but it's just not the same. I'm completely joking about that, by the way. I used to sit up here and watch people. I can still do that here too. You could probably take some pretty screenshots up here too. Need to check out Map Maker. I haven't done that yet. I keep meaning to. But then I keep wanting to explore the older maps and seeing what's been changing and what was completely revamped. Do something else. But yeah, I think I'll check out either Map Maker or look at more of my old presets next time I record. Which, let me go ahead and do that.